The RV Show USA is brought to you by Flagstaff, building better RVs, making smarter RVers.
Live from the green room in our very own RV Show USA green room, we've got RV Nana from PPL Motorhomes over in Houston. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great. So, sorry to make you late tonight, and we've got Candace scheduled a little bit, just after you. But we were trying that new segment out. What did you get a chance to look at it?
I did. It was great. You haven't looked at the screen though, have you?
No. Why?
Because I changed my hairstyle. You got to check it out.
Hang on, I'll do that if I can. Well, let's just keep on talking. I'm going to look for the link.
Oh my gosh, I am so ready for fall. It is wonderful weather here in Houston, and I'm ready to go RVing.
Isn't it nice? Oh,
I know. I've been watching all these people tonight posting about camping, and I'm ready to go.
Heck yeah. I know you have a couple of things that you'd like to talk. You did. You changed. You're wearing different. There you go. You're scarecrow. Look, don't tell me you don't decorate for Halloween or anything, do you?
What do you think, Alan?
I know you do.
Oh, come on. You know better.
You decorate for everything. You don't need an excuse to decorate. You decorate all the time. So before we get into anything else, I want to go back to an important topic that we covered last week, Diana, and that was the having an emergency contact list, not some big long thing, but taking 2 minutes to make sure if an emergency happens to you that the campground, the police or EMS will know who to contact. Can you kind of recap that a little bit, and then we'll move on?
Well, I'm happy to say several people heard us last week on the radio and come by PPL and asked me about it and talked to me about it. I came up with this list, and I have to give credit to a dear friend of mine, Marie Howard, down in the Valley, who used to do a class on this years ago about emergency preparedness. And you take, and I wish I had one with me tonight, but you take one of the little sheets. It's simple. It can even be an index card. You put on a card on your refrigerator, your name, your cell phone number, your emergency contact. If something happens to you, who do they call? And then put on there, I'm allergic to codeine, penicillin, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And if you travel with a furry friend, you need to make sure you put the name of your furry friend and the vet that they can contact. If an emergency person comes in there, police, fire, whatever, your little friend may not want to let them in to help you if they don't know who it is, and they won't say his name or her name.
Right.
So it's real important, and people who are trying to help you need to be able to do their very best, and you have to help them help you.
And as I say, it takes 2 minutes to do it, folks. And don't just do it on a sheet of paper on your refrigerator. Duplicate that information in your cell phone under ice, in case of emergency, because you never know what's going to happen. And we had an incident a little over a week ago up at our campground. It was very tragic, very sad, and it brought all this thing to the surface to me. So don't want to be a nag, but please think of other people. It could save your life, and it will sure as hell make everybody else's life a whole lot easier if we have that information. Heaven forbid something does bad happen. So, but this weather, going back to the weather, what a great time to go out camping.
Okay, a week ago we were talking about hurricanes. What a difference a week makes. But it was only 51 degrees in Houston, Texas this morning.
Wow.
Now, a week ago it was 93. Well, this is amazing, the difference. And it makes me want to go out. This time of the year, I want to go see scarecrows. I want to see pumpkin patches. I just want to enjoy it all. And then you got to have the big fire ring. But on the fire ring, we've had a lot of dry weather. So before you decide you're going to build that fire, check with the campground. Are they on a burn ban or not?
Right.
It's very important to do that.
Yeah, well, we are fortunately right now not in a burn ban. Things are pretty green and beautiful up in Central Texas, but it can change, it seems like, here in Texas in about 15 minutes, so that's a good idea, I'll tell you, everything seems to be moving now with this cooler weather. Not just we human beings, two-legged folks, but the four-legged kind. We got deer and raccoons and all kinds of critters. I even see wasps and stuff. Everything seems to be much more active in this weather lately.
Oh, it does. And I have to tell you that when I had a fifth wheel, wasps would get up in the hitch part in the front, and I reached my hand in there one time, and I was not a very happy camper. And a friend told me a long time ago that there's a real simple thing to do, and it's something we all have at home. It's WD-40. If you will spray just a little bit of WD-40 in there. The friend told me that the wasps don't like the smell. Now, I want to know who figured out that the wasps can smell and that they don't like that smell. Was it a survey they took or what? You know?
Maybe it just lubricates them. I don't know. It's a lubricant.
No, I really think it has to be. And I told a girlfriend of mine, they moved to Montgomery, Texas, and they have a mailbox out front, and there's been wasps that have tried to, and my daughters have to try to make a nest in the mailbox. And I said, spray WD-40 in it. You know, see what happens.
That's a neat little trick to try. All right, so I understand the end of October, you got something pretty exciting going on. Tell us real quickly about that.
I am so excited. For those of you who remember, I was doing Tuesday tips with RV Nana. It was something, it was a dream of mine. We have had a ball the last year doing it, and then COVID hit. And what this is, it's not a sales event. It is a chance for us to give back to PPL customers. This one will be at the Houston location. And we have vendors and suppliers who are there talking about new products and things that are going on in the industry. We'll have some parks there. Maybe I can convince Alan to come on down for it, since he'll be in that area.
That'd
since
be
he's going
nice.
to be a grandpa.
Yeah.
But it is our chance. It's an open house, refreshments, a good time. It's from 3 to 6 on that Tuesday, the 27th of October. I'd love to have you guys come out, and we will be socially distanced.
I was going to ask you, how is Tuesday Tips going to differ now that we're, whatever we are after, trying to get out of this COVID deal?
Well, we're going to have to keep counts on how many people we allow in. Those who have attended before know it can get a little bit crowded. We have a large area that we're going to set up. Everybody will be spaced. The chairs will be spaced apart. And everybody's going to wear their mask. We're all getting pretty darn good at that. And we're just going to do everything we can to protect our customers and our friends.
Can we wear like a Halloween mask or something?
You can wear any kind of mask you want to wear. That's fine.
And, I was going to ask, I know you are so conscientious and so aware of everything, especially in a campground. What are your thoughts in terms of maybe holding a part of a class, a breakout session at a Tuesday Tips about campground etiquette? Because a lot of people just don't understand yet, Diana.
Well, those who subscribe to my newsletter for pplmotorhomes.com, a big hunk of it this time that came out today was all about campground etiquette. And that is something we're going to talk about, because we're going to do first-time RV buyers and what they don't know, basically. That's what we're going to teach them.
All right. As we get closer to October the 27th, we will make another announcement. So are things slowing down a little bit now with school starting? I know it's been just crazy, but how are things just with this cooler weather at PPL?
It's been a little bit slower than it had been. And those who do come out will spend hours out there because they're not baking in the RVs. They're out there enjoying the weather. And sales have still been strong. The buyers are still out. We just don't have all of the young families that are out during the week, because whether they're homeschooling, teaching at home or at school, they're kind of back in school now.
Well, that makes sense. And I know that you guys need a little bit of a break, and we're going to do our very best to get some people to bring their RVs to you, because I know you always need more inventory.
I need more all the time. Call me. I'd love to help you.
All right, Diana, we'll talk soon. I love the way you introed this thing with your little scarecrow thing.
That's my friend. That's Sammy the Scarecrow. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk soon.